Hello, everyone. Uh, Back on the grind. We are at the point of the game where we have discovered all of the memories of our hero. We've met Bailuan as well, which has changed a lot, has grown up. However,
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just...
Okay, so we are at this point where we have stuck with the Han clan. Well, the Sun clan anyway, but they represent the Han dynasty. So I think we're gonna stay with them since we've already picked that side and we've been fighting the battles for all this time. However, I did keep a save game upon our choices so that we can then, instead of playing the entire thing, we'll just go back to that save after we complete this this timeline, so that we can then experience the story from picking Liu Bei's faction, for example. Again, with just a reminder, we are playing with mods to enjoy the story better. And if you guys want to follow us up until this moment, I suggest going back, as it's quite a big story. So you'd probably feel lost if you're new to the channel and just going through the video now. I highly suggest to go back and start from the beginning so that you can easily follow the story. Yeah, that's all. That's pretty much it. So I won't talk too much now. We'll get back into the game and immerse ourselves in our hero's journey. Let's go.
I caught a massive fish. It's been a while.
So, you never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuen. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou to hold up the flanks and consolidate our gains, my mad assaults would be as useful as charging the sea.
Sun Tzu.
What's with that look? I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
This family. But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Tzu should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithful siblings, right? There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Tzu, until your particular talents are needed again.
All right, all right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been going on, and he'll want to hear the news.
Well, with a battle of such a massive scale, a kingdom-wide strategy can affect its outcome. To that end, a text called The Six Secret Teachings might be of use. I can provide it, if you're interested.
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, good thing you came when you did. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself. This man here.
Who, me? I don't think I fit that description at all. Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am Louis Meng. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Lu Su. Ooh depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
I appreciate it. I'm determined to fully develop my skills as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was amazed. They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone to vouch for you.
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his role model. Isn't that right, Louis Meng?
Lord Lu Su! It isn't just some opportunistic flattery, though it is rather embarrassing to say such a thing directly. In any case, I intend to continue improving, even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the Shan Yue again. We may have gone about things too hastily.
They are merely a rabble. I doubt they will pose much of a problem, although... I hear that Yuan Shao and Cao Cao are about to clash in Hebei. It's possible that one of them was worried about us intervening, and so instigated the uprising.
Either way, we will do what we always do. Rout the enemy and quash the uprising. Nothing complicated. We're counting on you, too. Keep an eye on Lord Xuan Tzu, would you? Just in case. Please, don't say things like that. I'm worried enough as it is.
Have a little more courage. Then again, we ought not disregard your intuition. Let us all keep our eyes and ears open and watch for anything suspicious.
Well, it's almost time for the meeting. I just hope we get through this battle without any more misfortune.
For every supporter of the Sun family.
Business has been good, thanks to all the people coming from the...
Oh!
Gotcha!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotcha!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate.
Now!
Let's go.
Whoa. I hear an
The enemy
irritating
officer
whelp out there.
has been defeated.
I shall go silence it.
Bear witness to my power.
Experience
With all my
my
might.
stratagem, refined to perfection.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you. Don't let me down now.
They say the Soon family comes from around here. Talk about an overblown homecoming.
Excuse me.
Gotcha!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I'm a failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. An opening. With
The pitiful situation.
the enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Whoa. Let's go. This territory is ours.
I'm impressed. huh?
Let's begin.
Right.
Yes. Now then.
Fine.
It is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
We can do it! Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now,
Can't believe this.
let us split our
The enemy
forces
officer
and take control
has
of
been
the
defeated.
area.
Looking rough.
Don't let me
Bear
down!
witness to my power.
This territory is ours.
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's
We
watch
shall
each
help
other's
as well.
backs.
This land belonged to our fathers, and their fathers before them.
The enemy
Shall
officer
not let outsiders
has been
take
defeated.
it from us.
The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them
The
down.
enemy
and we
officer
win.
has been
They're
defeated.
going after not only me, but Quan and Shang too. I have to stop them, quickly!
The enemy officer
There he
has
is!
been defeated.
It's Swan Twen! Glory to the man who strikes him down!
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An enemy ambush? Where did they come from?
A troublesome pest indeed. Focus your efforts on that one.
There they are! They're charging forth from the fort! I will stop them! Time to advance! We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. If they are hiding forces, it will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly
The
as we
enemy
can.
officer has been
Time to
defeated.
advance!
The enemy is targeting us, it seems.
Let's go.
But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
Take back
The
our
enemy
strategic
officer
position.
has been defeated.
Forward!
Begin advancing.
Well, we managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. We'd best be careful.
Now, strike down the Sun leaders. With our own hands, we shall protect our land.
It's an ambush. Hold formation. Prepare for battle.
An even match. You must push harder. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Ha! Yeah! Ha!
The enemy officer.
We shall
has been
determine the
defeated.
outcome of this battle at another time. Farewell.
Such superb fighting. An important quality if you want to gain the trust of all.
Almost at our limits.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. This territory is
momentum
ours.
to our advantage.
Let's go.
Yeah!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Yeah!
All my passion.
You
With
are
all
no
my
match
might.
for
I've been invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will slay as many officers as necessary
The enemy officer
to fulfill my
has been
duty.
defeated. This territory
Good work.
is ours.
We've defeated the enemy that tried to ambush us.
Let's go.
We cannot just let it end like this. Comrades, let us press our army forward and take the Sun leaders. Begin advancing.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
You're here. I am thankful for the help.
Looking rough.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Your strength is unmatched and worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's go.
I've been invested.
The enemy officer
I shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my
Let's go.
strategy.
Your skills, you're definitely
The enemy
special.
officer has been
Building
defeated.
a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill.
The enemy officer.
My brother's
has
drive
been
and
defeated.
ambition influence those
Let's go.
around him. That is precisely why he needs our support. Good. We are almost there. We shall crush this rebellion and make our nation strong! I knew you'd come help.
Let's go.
I'm glad I believed in you.
Time for a show.
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my
The enemy
criticism.
officer has been defeated.
That was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
So, my brother really has...
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Ce wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you forgotten that already?
But Lord Shangpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why you of all people should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Ce expect of you? I understand your sadness, your pain. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat without our commander. Our forces are in disarray. We cannot allow the enemy to take advantage of us in this state.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
We should help.
My brother really is gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangsheng too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? But my weakness may end up putting all of you in grave danger. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.
Recently, we have been hearing reports of potential upheaval in Lujiang. There are rumors of Governor Li Shu plotting a rebellion.
Another rebellion. Things have been getting worse and worse since we lost Lord Sun Tzu.
The death of a leader always brings conflict. We should consider this a good opportunity to eliminate some of our rivals.
I have also heard that Li Shu is receiving support from Cao Cao. We should quell the rebellion swiftly, if only to suppress his influence. What say you, my lord?
Yes, I agree.
Many thanks. Now then, let us prepare our troops for battle. The kingdom has not yet recovered from the loss of our leader. How about taking the field yourself to prove your might to the other lords?
Fine. I will defer to you in terms of battle plans, Zhou Yu.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom? Yes, I'm sure, honey. And even if we don't, I know he'll be watching over us.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition.
The Bow Maiden, Lady Sun Sheng Xian, is an inspiring general.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao?
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is...
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
We need you to join the attack on Lujiang as well. We don't expect it to be an especially difficult battle, but if we don't deal with this properly, these fights could continue long into the future. Ever since Sun Ce died, fear has been brewing throughout the kingdom, and even within our own ranks. The rebellion in Lujiang is being fueled by Cao Cao's meddling. But it never would have happened under Sun Ce's leadership. We must put out this fire before it spreads any further. The future of Wu is at stake. It might not be worth much coming from me, but there is no need to worry. Lord Sun Quan is a fine leader of the House of Sun in his own right. While he may not have the bravery of Sun Ce, he is both wise and decisive. It seems he is stumbling under the weight of his new responsibilities at the moment, but I know he will stand strong and become a pillar for Wu. What purpose does a subject have without faith in his leader? That is the way I see it.
It is indeed very unfortunate that he lost both his father and a brother, but he cannot expect to lead if he continues to be so timid.
Lord Zhengzhou, you may wish to speak a bit more softly.
I must speak loudly if I am to be heard.
If you doubt our leader's ability, you should close your mouth and raise your banner in revolt. That's what I would do.
If you lack the conviction to challenge him, keep it to yourself, Zhengzhou. Nothing's more useless than a retainer who offers only compliments.
I did not intend to sow doubt. But as it stands, Lord Sun Quan is the leader of a kingdom. If he doesn't get a hold of himself soon, there will be trouble. Hopefully, the next battle will be a turning point for him.
Despite what he says, I get the feeling that Chang Zhao is more worried about Lord Xuan Xuan than any of us.
Yes, true loyalty can be a difficult thing to perceive. Be that as it may, we are only officers in the House of Sun. It is not our duty to meddle in our leader's personal affairs.
Very true. There are some things that Lord Sun Quan must face himself. For now, we should keep our thoughts to ourselves and prepare for battle. That is the best way to express our devotion to our Lord.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom? Yes, I'm sure, honey. And even if...
Everyone is uneasy after what happened to my brother. It's times like these that I need to hold my head up high. I know very well that neither he nor father would ever give up and lose heart. I'll be fine. Besides, there is no way a daughter of the Sun clan could ever avert her eyes from our troubles. Both my father and Sua would valiantly lead our forces into battle to claim victory with their own hands, surviving the world at its worst. That is what brought our people under their command. Simply being born into the Sun clan is not enough to earn their respect. The leader of the Sun clan must prove their strength. And right now, our leader, my brother Chuen, is struggling. This means that I will have to lead our troops into battle in his place. In times of trouble, family is the one thing we can always rely on. I'm really going to have to be at my best.
Lord Sun Quan, you look rather discouraged.
Oh, Taishitsu. The moment word of my brother's death began to spread, the rebellion broke out. Even my inner circle has begun to lose faith in me. I'm sick of constantly being reminded of my own inadequacy. If only I were more like my brother, then I would be able to quell their fears.
Lord Sun Sua certainly was capable of that. He was a great man. Perhaps that is the best way to describe him.
I have to win our next battle to prove my strength. If I am unable to do that, the warriors of Wu will never accept me as their leader. That duty is weighing very heavily on my shoulders. Now I understand the burden that my brother and father had to bear.
If I may, Lord Sun Quan. There are men under my command who know only of horses, and others who do nothing but read. Some can barely hold a sword. And yet, they are all excellent soldiers, with skills that can be put to great use in battle. Each of them is invaluable in their own way. The same principles applies to the differences between you and Lord Sun Sua. You cannot become Lord Sun Sua no matter how hard you try, so you should do things your own way to reveal your true strengths and abilities. What we as subjects want is not the man that Lord Sun Sua was. We simply want a leader that is worthy of our loyalty and service. Perhaps I've said too much. I will leave you now, my lord.
My own strengths. You have your own strengths and skills. You were right, brother.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition. He deserves a much loftier...
Is this really a battle we can win? If Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Shi were here, they would be on the front lines themselves, leading us all to victory. But Lord Sun Chen has promised nothing more than to guard our backs. That may be a wise decision as a commander, but will the soldiers of Wu accept it?
I wonder. Lord Sun Quan, many of our men have expressed their dissatisfaction with our strategy for the next battle. They are wondering if the leadership of the Sun clan plans to sit back and watch as they risk their lives fighting.
I suppose I cannot avoid such doubts, but I devised this plan personally, after much consideration.
And I will be leading our troops into battle myself. I am a lady of the House of Sun. I will not be accused of inaction in the face of danger. My brother will be watching over us all as our commander. His role will be to keep a close eye on our situation in battle.
No amount of explaining will put everyone's mind at ease. I am who I am. I will never replace my father or my brother in the way you all expect. So, I will have to prove my strength with my own actions and achievements. I want you to trust me just this once. I swear that I will lead you to victory in this battle.
Well then, let us see what you can do.
Let's begin.
Listen up, everyone. Aye.
Now then.
It is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. The death of my brother has shaken the foundations of the kingdom. That is why now, more than ever, we must put down this rebellion.
The enemy officer.
I will need
has
help
been
from all
defeated.
of you to make things right. Rest assured that I too will be doing all in my power to fulfill my duty to you.
I'll lead the charge.
The enemy officer has
Everyone,
been defeated.
follow me.
So, how exactly are we going to win this? I can't wait to see how this one plays out.
All right, they're through. Close the gate!
Let's give it to them. They blocked the path behind us. Looks like they're trying to divide our forces.
Looking rough.
This is a little unsettling, but we can't let fear bind us. For now, we need to face forward and keep going.
This
There they
territory.
are, just as
the
we
enemy
planned.
officer has
Now
been
let
defeated.
your arrows fall upon them like rain.
Easy.
cutting off our retreat so they can pick us off from afar. So this was their plan.
Never.
We don't have to sit
The
here and
enemy
wait for them to
officer
shoot us.
has been defeated.
Everyone, charge forth without fear. Don't be cowed by the enemy.
Charging at the enemy's front line head-on is the kind of fighting the Sun family is known for. But she really takes it a bit too far.
Gotcha!
It looks like our siege battalion has encountered enemy resistance. We must break through enemy lines and rush to their aid.
Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
When cruising to victory, it matters not who the leader
This
is.
territory
It takes a true
is
general
ours.
to turn things around in a tight spot.
Let's go.
We fight!
Counting on that.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Have I been bested?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Never.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
Yes, we do it! Yes!
Whoa.
Gotcha!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your skills, you're definitely special.
With all my might. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Gotcha!
Did I think this day would come?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very nicely done.
This territory
Keep up the
is
good work.
ours.
Good. Looks like we've taken all the strongholds. Now it should be safe enough to bring out the ram. Gotcha!
You
The
are
enemy
a true
officer
warrior of the three
has been
kingdoms.
defeated.
Gotcha!
They're up to something. Not on my watch.
It seems this gate is closed tight. Looks like we're going to have to bust in with a ram.
We're going to take control
This
of each critical
territory,
location
the
as
enemy
planned.
officer
We have to
has
establish
been
a
defeated.
foothold for the siege.
Let's go.
Begin the advance. We have our foothold, but there are still too many enemy soldiers. If we brought out the ram now, they'll destroy it easily.
Never.
What we need to do now
enemy
is keep
officer
taking the enemy's
has been
strongholds.
defeated.
We have to reduce their numbers to ensure the safety of this area.
Gotcha!
This path leads behind the castle. If we keep going this way...
Yes, we can attack the enemy from behind. Let us attack the castle separately from the rest of our forces.
Let's go!
Commence the advance!
Things are proceeding well.
This territory
Keep it up.
is ours.
Let's go!
Commence the advance! Nothing to worry about with us here.
An opening! Looking rough. Gotcha!
Whoa. So you rats are trying to get inside this way too? So predictable.
Bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Reporting! There's fierce fighting brewing on the eastern side of the battlefield.
Lucer, I have decided to join the siege. I'll draw the enemy to me.
The enemy
while the
officer
ram is prepared.
has been defeated.
And you will be sending the current siege battalion to the east. I think you've made the right choice.
Let's go!
Forward march!
Do you really think that's enough to stop us?
All that's left is to scatter the enemies blocking our path. Onward!
Their ambush had us a little worried there. But we never expected reinforcements.
Gotcha!
He understands that what wins the day isn't sheer brute force, but using every soldier and every opportunity to their full potential.
Did I think this day would come?
We have been blessed
The enemy
with a
officer
great leader.
has been defeated.
This victory will be our way of showing our gratitude.
Let's go!
Commence the advance!
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
This territory
What would Sun
is
Tzu
ours.
have done in this situation? He probably would have gone east, perhaps even alone. But Lord Sun
go.
Quan is different. He consulted with others and
The
made a
enemy
prudent
officer
decision.
has been defeated.
He values the lives of his people and does all he can to keep
I'll
them
give you the
safe.
honor of it.
That is what makes him fit to rule our kingdom.
Taste destruction!
Let's end this.
Did I think this
The
day
enemy
would
officer
come?
Everyone
has
listen!
been defeated.
As of now, I am taking over the siege. I want you all to march east. Join forces with our allies there to attack the enemy from behind.
Sometimes we must adjust our plans to suit the circumstances.
Looking rough.
You've made a great decision.
The enemy officer
I have no
has
objections.
been defeated.
We will head east. Begin the advance.
Go on.
All
The
right.
enemy officer
The ram
has
looks
been
ready.
defeated.
My lord, we await your orders.
Now is the time to break down the castle gate and finish this fight.
Let's go!
Charge!
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Yes!
Yes! I have defeated an enemy officer.
Commence the advance!
What? The back gate has been breached! How? We had countermeasures in place!
Now!
I can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
An opening.
Can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ha ha! The gates opened from the inside. Now we won't even need the ram.
You captured the castle from behind. Outstanding. I would be nothing without my great soldiers and commanders.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This!
Gotcha!
Whoa. Time for a good old fight. Get ready!
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I failed.
We did it. Thanks, everyone. Father. Brother. I think I can see it now. The kingdom that I must create. Listen up, everyone. As you all know, I do not have the skill in battle or the mind for strategy that made you respect my brother and my father. I don't have the strength or the courage to lead the charge. Sword in hand, to clear our path forward myself. However, I have my own way of fighting, and that is what will allow me to lead you all to victory. Our path forward will not open before a single hero leading the charge. It will be the combined strength of all who reside in the kingdom of U. That incredible force will carry us into a glorious new future. That is how U will fight together and thrive together from now on.
There are those who fight boldly on the front lines, and those who valiantly guard our backs. We cannot win if either force is missing. You will all come to understand that very clearly in this battle.
In this kingdom, and in this army, no one is without a purpose. Each and every one of you is irreplaceable, like family. I trust that everyone will contribute to U in their own unique way. Please, all of you, lend me your strength.
Are you seeing this, my friend? Your little brother might just achieve even greater things than you did.
The battle to restore order in Luqiang ended very favorably.
It was all thanks to Lord Sun Quan discovering his own strengths. He has brought our forces closer together than ever before. And I'm sure this will help to crush the ambitions of those who are looking to stir up trouble in the kingdom.
We still have Cao Cao's meddling to contend with, but this is wonderful news.
Quite. And it certainly doesn't hurt to have a steady flow of incoming talent like yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't consider myself talented. I still have much to learn, which I plan to remedy with rigorous study.
That's what I like to hear. The future of Wu is secure with you, Lui Meng. Now, about our next battle.
I think with the momentum we have now, the time is right. We should march on Jing and avenge Lord Sun Jian by defeating Huangzu. If we can all rally behind the same goal and unite as one to achieve it, our bonds with each other will grow even stronger.
There are certainly many among us who desire revenge on him. Whatever the case, we cannot take this plan any further on our own. We should first ask Lord Sun Quan for his judgment on the matter.
They want to take down Huangzu.
It's just an idea being discussed for now. I figured this would be a good time to hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Not even Lord Sun Ce was able to avenge the death of Lord Sun Jian. We're certainly able and willing to do it now, but...
Is there something worrying you, Father?
No, I just thought it was a bit too soon to stir up trouble. But if this is what Lord Sun Quan desires, then we will respect his wishes.
I too agree with the decision to attack Huangzu. I imagine that Lord Sun Quan also wishes to claim Jing for himself before Cao Cao is able to get his hands on it. But avenging one's father is a very noble pursuit in and of itself. Succeeding will likely earn Lord Sun Quan a great deal of renown.
Ling Cao, you have been blessed with a very bright son. I envy you. Ling Tong, I'm sure you'll grow into an indispensable officer for Wu. I hope to see great things from you. And with that, I will take my leave. I still need to discuss this with everyone else.
Ling Tong, I don't want to see you letting all that praise go to your head. You must always act with awareness of your own standing. We will do all that is necessary in the service of the House of Sun. That is our duty. Never forget that.
You don't need to tell me these things, Father. I'm not a child anymore.
I wonder, just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about?
I have heard you all. Your dreams for the kingdom of U and your regrets at the loss of my father. Your thoughts on these matters have convinced me to mount this attack. In fact, they have made me believe that an attack is absolutely necessary.
But we haven't even established peace within our own borders yet. Obsessing over revenge, while ignoring the unrest brewing in our own kingdom, will bring nothing but needless bloodshed.
Of course, I do not intend to ignore our domestic affairs, which is why I will be leaving some of our most reliable officers here in U. Chengpu, Handong, and Huanggai. Make good use of Tai Shi Tzu, Zhou Tai, and their men to guard the kingdom. It pains me not to bring you into battle against Huangzu, given that you've served since my father's day.
Lord Sun Chen, do not trouble yourself over our feelings. As your loyal officers, fulfilling our duty to you is our only desire.
You've made this decision based on your trust in our abilities. That makes it much harder to reject your request.
Forgive me. I know I ask too much of all of you. Please take good care of everyone while we are away.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Tzu again, right, Mom?
At last, our battle with Huangzu is nigh. As I am sure you are aware, he is responsible for Lord Sun Jian's death. You could say that he is the sworn enemy of the House of Sun. Not even the renowned Sun Tzu was able to slay him. You should be wary of the dangers this battle presents. My apologies for the needless reminder. There are rumors going around lately that he has managed to recruit a hero renowned in Jing. I believe his name was Gan Ning. This battle is, in essence, a fight to bring unity to the Sun clan. I do not want any of us to die needlessly. I will do everything in my power to prevent that, of course, but I want you to keep a close eye on everyone as well. Let's begin. Now then.
As you wish.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
Aye.
It is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. Huang Zu killed my father and stood against my brother. But this time, we will make him pay for what he has done.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
I want all our forces to capture enemy bases on the way to the stronghold. Our foe is a fierce one. Remain ever vigilant.
Gotcha! Ling Tong, are you ready? Remember the plan. We're going after Huang Zu before our main force clashes with the enemy.
The enemy officer
I am ready, Father.
Has been defeated.
It is an honor to be entrusted with a task so important to U. I can't wait to show them what we're made of.
I must stay sharp. We march at once!
Our enemies
This
fell to my
territory
incredible might.
is ours.
They're cautiously
Let's go.
pushing their front line forward. It seems the tactics of U have changed once more. Then we will strike them where they are weak. Focus your attacks on the slower units first. Break them!
Begin advancing.
They changed their strategy to counter our formation. Huang Zu will certainly be difficult to defeat. They will surely have a plan to defend themselves, too. We'll just have to be extra careful as we move forward.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is what you're after. Did you really think I would just let you take it?
Ha! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer
This
beneath me.
territory is ours.
Pretty much neck and neck at this
Take
point.
this!
The real fight starts now.
Take this! I can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Yup. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The pitiful.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
Good. The boat is secure. Onward! We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Take this!
Gotcha!
Nice try.
Good.
Looking rough.
This land is ours.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
Amazing.
defeated.
You are a swift and deadly warrior.
Let's go.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
Now, everyone attack at once!
Counting on
ambush. Here.
Damn.
The enemy officer
This is gonna slow us down.
has been defeated.
Gotcha!
Now release! Take their legs out from under them!
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's an ambush, is it? Such infuriating curse!
We're not about to let the Sun clan lay waste to Jing. Come on! Our target is Sun Quan! Begin the advance!
Well done!
Let's go!
Most impressive! There they are! Archers! Loose!
I figured they would be expecting us. Let's deal with this quickly!
Yeah!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn! This isn't over, you hear?
You have overcome great adversity. Now, strike while the iron is hot. Bring the fight to them! Commence the advance.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Gotcha!
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that finally the
go.
end of it?
Then we must prepare for the next attack. Begin advancing!
Take this!
Gotcha!
This territory.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Yeah! This appears to be as far as we go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take this!
Have I been bested?
All right.
The
we
enemy
pulled
officer
through.
has been
Continue
defeated.
our advance to their stronghold.
Begin the advance!
Gotcha!
can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done! Most impressive!
Let's go.
How about this?
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
The enemy
Superb.
officer has
You
been
never
defeated.
fail to impress me with your feats.
Take this. Let's go.
Got you!
These clever beasts reached me quickly. I need to buy myself some time. I will retreat for now.
The enemy
Gone.
officer has been
They're
defeated.
all yours.
Time to act. This territory is ours.
Just one blow.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
There we go.
Good. This land is ours.
Don't get overpowered. Take this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
That's it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Try this on for size.
Looking rough.
Try this on for size.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force.
Whoa.
I can't believe
the enemy officer
such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Let's go.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Gotcha!
Impressive, as always. There's a lot I can learn from you.
Gotcha!
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
This'll do. Time to attack.
This territory
That an
is
officer?
ours.
You must be kidding.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
Yeah! Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Now, everyone attack at once!
An ambush.
This territory. The enemy officer
This is gonna
has been
slow
defeated.
us down.
Gotcha!
Well done! Most impressive!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing!
Let's go.
You are a swift and deadly warrior.
Now release! Take their legs out from under them!
So it's an ambush, is it? Such infuriating curse!
The enemy
We're
officer
not about to let the
has been
Sun clan
defeated.
lay waste to Jing. Come on! Our target is Sun Dren! Begin the advance!
There they are! Archers! Loose!
I figured they would be expecting us. Let's deal with this quickly!
Can't.
Have I been bested?
The enemy officer has been
grief.
defeated.
Is that finally the end of it? Then we must prepare for the next attack. Begin advancing!
Yeah!
Your time!
Gotcha! This ends here! Eh?
Let's give it to them!
I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done! Most impressive.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Got you!
Yes! Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Yes!
Yes! This!
Take this!
These clever beasts reached me quickly. I need to buy myself some time. I will retreat for now. Ganning, they're all yours.
Prepare for pain! How's this? It appears that resistance is futile.
Here!
Nice try. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done! Most impressive.
Let's go.
Pushing too far here will not benefit us. I will retreat for now.
Yo! The pitiful. Just the right time. Quickly!
The enemy
lend us a
officer
hand.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Have I been bested?
All right.
The
we
enemy
pulled
officer
through.
has been
Continue
defeated.
our advance to their stronghold.
Begin the advance.
This territory is ours. This territory is ours. Let's go.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
Yeah. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't let me down now. Huang Zu killed my father and stood against my brother. But this time, we will make him pay for what he has done.
Gotcha!
I want all our forces to capture enemy bases on the way to the stronghold. Our foe is a
The enemy officer
Remain ever
has been
vigilant.
defeated.
Ling Tong, are you ready? Remember the plan. We're going after Huang Zu before our main force clashes with the enemy.
I am ready, Father. It is an honor to be entrusted with a task so important to Wu. I can't wait to show them what we're made of.
This territory,
We
the
march
enemy
at
officer
once!
has been defeated.
Huh. So this boat is what you're after. Did you really think I would just let you take it?
They're cautiously pushing their front line forward. It seems the tactics of Wu have changed once more. Then we will strike them where they are weak.
Situation.
The enemy
Focus
officer
your attacks on the
has been
slower
defeated.
units first. Break them!
Begin advancing.
They changed their strategy to counter our formation. Huang Zu will certainly be difficult to defeat. They will surely have a plan to defend themselves too. We'll just have to be extra careful as we move forward.
Good. The boat is secure. Onward! We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
I have defeated the enemy officer. It's a stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top. We have taken this area.
Gotcha!
Yeah!
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Very nicely done. Keep up the good work.
I can't lose. It's your turn.
Looking rough.
Well done! Most
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare yourself, Huang Zu. The fangs of Wu are snapping at your throat.
What the? Where did they come from? Gotcha!
Yeah.
well done! Most impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up!
These clever beasts reached me quickly. I need to buy myself some time. I will retreat for now. Gan Ning, they're all yours.
Let's go.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
This area will make a fine addition to our territory.
Huang Zu, you coward! I will slay you here and now!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory
Not so
is
fast. The only one you're fighting here is me.
Let's provide our support too.
You're pretty good. I won't hold back now. You might end up killing me if I do!
He's too powerful. Ling Tong,
You must flee! There they are! Archers! Loose!
Now! Everyone attack at once!
No. Father. Father! You'll pay for this. I swear it. I'll slay you where you stand.
I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh. So you're his son. If you want your revenge, come and get it. Being hated comes with the territory.
An ambush? Here? Damn, this is gonna slow us down.
Reporting! Lord Ling Cao has fallen in battle. Huang Zu has fled.
Bring him down.
All right! What? I've underestimated them. Even though I knew how fierce Huang Zu could be.
Gotcha!
But if we turn back now, the enemy will attack us from behind. We must bring down their officers and finish this fight here and now!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now release! Take their legs out from under them!
You have overcome great adversity. Now, strike while the iron is hot. Bring the fight to
The
them.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Commence the advance. So it's an ambush, is it? Such an infuriating curse.
We're not about to let the Sun clan lay waste to Jing. Come on! Our target is Sun Quan! Begin the advance! Now's the time!
Gotcha!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good grief.
Let's go.
Is that finally the end of it? Then we must prepare for the next attack. Begin advancing.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up.
Gotcha!
Oh.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight!
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
You really are something special. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
This appears to be as far as we go. Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Let's give it to them!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Have I been bested?
All right.
The
we
enemy
pulled
officer
through.
has been
Continue
defeated.
our advance to their strongholds.
Now,
Begin the advance!
let's go.
Amazing! You are a
The
swift and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated.
Damn it all. Am I not yet strong enough to defeat this monster? I must flee. Flee to fight another day.
The next time we meet, I will defeat you!
Looks like I'm the subject of yet another troublesome grudge. But that's what war is all about. You'll understand soon enough.
I'll give this all my
I
passion.
never thought we'd cross blades.
Gotcha!
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I suppose it is what it is. No regrets if we fight with all we've got.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't think I ruffled quite enough feathers, but at least I slowed them down. Look alive, you louts! We're getting out of here!
I had no idea Huang Zu had such a mighty officer under his command. We must regroup and pursue Huang Zu!
Reporting! Urgent news from headquarters! Shan-Yue uprisings are erupting across the land! Your presence is desperately needed, my lord!
It is just as I feared. It is a shame for us to lose this chance, but needs must. Return to base! It fills my heart with shame, but we have no choice. We're taking our troops home. Prepare for an immediate retreat!
Sir! Lord Sun Quan, please wait! We can't pull our troops out now! We're here to slay Huan Zu. We have not yet accomplished that. If you leave now, your father's death will have been in vain!
No. As the leader of the House of Sun, I cannot allow the rebellion of Shan-Yue to go on.
But I still haven't slain my father's killer. Lord Sun Quan, are you not also fighting to avenge your father's death?
Yes, I am. I despise Huang Zu. My hatred for him is just as strong as the rage you feel for the one who killed your father. And yet, remember what we have come here to accomplish. What would my father, my brother, and Ling Cao really ask of us? Should we relentlessly pursue their killers in a fit of rage, only to return home to find the kingdom of Wu overrun by the Shan-Yue?
That isn't...
How could I ever face my father or my brother if I allowed such a thing to happen? We will withdraw for now, Ling Tong. I know someone as clever as you can see the wisdom in that.
Father...
Our officers are limiting their ability to mobilize, but there are still uprisings all across the kingdom. They seem to be centered around Kuei-ji.
It seems that leaving the kingdom in your hands in anticipation of such a calamity was an excellent decision on my part. To stop this chaos from spreading any further, we must eliminate the Shan-Yue. I am counting on all of you.
I am at your command.
I'd like to agree with your judgment here. But are you sure this is the right decision, Lord Sun Quan? I guess, if there ever was a time to speak my mind, it's right now. Driving out the Shan-Yue won't bring an end to the fighting.
What do you mean, Huang Gai?
During the reign of Lord Sunsa, I was tasked with negotiating with the Shan Yue. I spoke with them directly, and we even drank together as friends. Lord Sun Quan, if you tried to get to know them better, you would understand. The Shan Yue are just like the people of Wu at heart. They live just as we do. They love their families in the same way. And like us, they will pick up weapons to protect their homeland. And right now, you're trying to suppress them by force and threatening to take away all that they love. I don't think you will ever be able to bring a true end to the Shan Yue uprisings with that approach.
Some of what you say does ring true, but whatever the circumstances, they have come to attack Wu and are therefore not worthy of mercy. They are a threat to our kingdom.
Tell us, Lord Huanggai, what exactly would you have us do? Are we to hand over all of the territory conquered by our previous leaders? I don't think any of us would find that even remotely acceptable.
I will take some time to consider our approach to dealing with the Shan Yue. But whatever we ultimately do, we cannot ignore those who have become victims of this conflict through no fault of their own. If only for their sake, we should prepare to establish our presence on the battlefield.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue. Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
Oh, it's you. I'm perfectly fine, before you ask. Well, I answered anyway, just in case. After what happened to Father, and then letting that bastard Gan Ning get away. Everyone just keeps telling me to rest and mourn, but it's not like I can gain any sense of closure after everything that happened. What makes it worse is that I could have stopped it, had I been stronger. I mean, if I had your gift for reading the flow of battle, then, please, I have to ask before things get any worse. Will you train me? My father respected you. I know you can help me better myself. No preamble, huh? But I was hoping you'd say something like that. I'd love to get started right away, but I need to say one thing before we do. It is truly a great relief that you are here with me now. I've come to rely on you more than I had first thought. I hope you'll stay with me. And then perhaps this little fledgling will manage to drag himself out of the mud. Somehow I feel that with you beside me, it isn't so far-fetched that one day I will take flight. Ahem.
Gotcha!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huanzu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huanggai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huanggai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun, or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Huqi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shan Yue that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huanzu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huanggai's idea very difficult to accept.
Then we have no more to discuss. All that's left is to let Lord Sun Quan think of his own solution and bring it to us. We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huang Gai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Sua have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou Yu. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side. Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Right.
Yes.
Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth.
Looking rough.
We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover
The
what
enemy
kind of
officer
kingdom
has been
Wu
defeated.
should become.
The enemy officer
An expeditious
has been
advance is
defeated.
essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
This
Pretty much neck
territory
and neck at this
is
point.
the enemy officer.
The real
has
fight
been
starts
defeated.
now!
No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again! For this
Let's
very
go.
land is our foundation!
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of the Shan Yue. Unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone, after all.
Commence the advance!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Can't go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The garrison
The
seems
enemy
to be
officer
drawing enemies
has been
towards
defeated.
it. We can pick them
Let's
off
go.
here. Begin the advance.
Gotcha!
Looking rough.
Time for a good old fight.
Obliterate you!
Get ready.
Your skills.
The enemy officer
You're definitely
has
special.
been defeated.
Reporting! Enemy
Let's go.
forces are advancing on our position from the south!
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
People of Shanyue, please lay down your weapons. I wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Huang Gai, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement, so, please.
You kneel and lower your head before us? You are as noble as they say, Lord Hongai. We will hear your offer.
The enemy officer
Some of them are
has
still
been
willing
defeated.
to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
We made it. Now it's our turn to join the fray.
March forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Yeah.
I, Huang Gai, have conquered this place!
Ha! Yeah. This is it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Astonishing! You
The
shall
enemy
lead us
officer
into a new era.
has been defeated.
I have failed. Damn it all.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight
The
without
enemy
complaint.
officer has been defeated.
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
This territory,
Luck
the enemy
shines
officer
on us this
has
day.
been defeated.
Keep it up. Charge! This land belongs to us. Bring down the intruder, Swan Chuen.
Let's go.
Begin advancing! Many of our allies have rushed to our aid. Now is the time to
The
strike!
enemy officer
Men,
has been
move
defeated.
forward! Let's march!
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
The pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated an enemy officer. Gotcha!
You are
The
a
enemy
true
officer
warrior of the
has
Three
been
Kingdoms.
defeated.
No, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Have faith, we'll prevail! The tide
The
has
enemy
turned in our
officer
favor.
has been
All
defeated.
forces advance on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march!
going easy on me.
The enemy officer.
So you're the Lord Huang Gai I've been
The
hearing
enemy
about.
officer has been defeated.
Honorable chieftain of the proud mountain people.
The enemy officer
Heed my plea.
has been
I wish
defeated.
to put an end to the war between your people and U. This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
So,
The enemy officer
Lord
has
Huang
been
Gai
defeated.
has convinced the Shen Yue soldiers to leave.
The enemy
He has
officer
truly won their
has been
hearts.
defeated.
But his actions were reckless. I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
The end of the rebellion is in sight. Everyone, keep fighting through to the end!
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, you'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace!
Time to act.
You
Time
thought
to attack.
Sunsa would rise to greatness, but now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? This my last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me, with the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? And fighting alongside the remnants of Wu benefits you in some way? I find it very difficult to understand what you are thinking. We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bai Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shan Yue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shan Yue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us,
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shan Yue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. I am not yet convinced, but I admit that I have taken a keen interest in him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. Don't be ridiculous. Have you forgotten who killed your chosen hero? Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings, that they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
I hear many of the Shan Yue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Sun Quan's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace because, in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions. Because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shanyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.